The Tortoises' Picnic. There were once 3 tortoises, a father, a mother, and a baby. And one fine spring day, they decided that they would like to go for a picnic. They chose the place they would go to, a nice wood some distance off, and began to get their stuff together. They got tins of salmon and tins of tongue and sandwiches and orange squash and everything they could think of. In about 3 months, they were ready, and they set out carrying their baskets on their backs. They walked and walked and walked, and time went on. And after about 18 months, they sat down and had a rest. But they knew just where they wanted to go, and they were about halfway to it, so they set out again. And in 3 years, they reached the picnic place. They unpacked their baskets and spread out the cloth and arranged the food on it, and it looked lovely. Then Mother Tortoise began to look into the picnic baskets. She turned them all upside down and shook them, but they were all empty. And at last she said, "We've forgotten the tin opener." They looked at each other, and at last Father and Mother said,
"Baby, you'll have to go back for it."
"What?" said the baby.
"Me? Go back all that long way?"
"Nothing for it," said Father Tortoise. "We can't start without a tin opener. We'll wait for you."
"Well, do you swear, do you promise faithfully,"
said the baby,
"that you won't touch a thing till I come back?"
"Yes, we promise faithfully,"
they said. So baby plodded away, and after a while he was completely lost to sight among the bushes. And Father and Mother waited. They waited and waited and waited, and a whole year went by, and they began to get rather hungry. But they had promised, so they waited. And another year went by, and another, and they got really very hungry.
"Don't you think we could have just one sandwich each?"
said Mother Tortoise.
"He ought to be back by now."
"Yes, I suppose he ought,"
said Father Tortoise. "Let's just have one sandwich while we're waiting." They picked up the sandwiches, but just as they were going to eat them, a little voice said,
"Ha-ha! I knew you'd cheat."
And Baby Tortoise popped his head out of a bush.
"It's a good thing I didn't start for that tin opener,"
he said.